All right, how we doing? I'm Steve from Mac Daddy Model Hobby. I'm going to do some update on some of my projects, but first I want to get to a couple things, and I'm like everybody else, I got to write them down because at my age it's pretty easy to forget things. So anyway, a big shout out to David from DK Scale Auto Workshop. He gave me a shout out the other day, and wow, I've had a lot of guys reach out and welcome me to the community, which I'm really happy about, and it's definitely upped my subscribers, which is pretty cool. I'm not really in this to make money. It's just two hobbies that I kind of put together. I really enjoy building hobbies and models, and I enjoy watching videos and getting to know some of the guys in the community. I have noticed I asked about shop cards because all of a sudden they started popping up. I don't know if it's something new, but I definitely think it's pretty neat. And I've asked a couple guys for shop cards, and man, I mean, they just jumped right on it, which is cool. And some of the guys I've talked to and had response from is Link Scale Model. Link seems like a real nice guy. It's really cool. I love his story. We're with you, man. Glad you're on the right track. There's also Papa Model Car Room. He's reached out. Super nice guy. There's a few that I watch, and I'm going to try maybe on this video, or at least one coming up, learn how to put your links in my description, so I can give you guys some love right back to the community. Something I'm really enjoying. And I'm thinking those cards, I'll put them around my work area somewhere, figure out a way to display them. So each time I'm on or we're doing a video, people will see them, and I'll definitely shout out to the ones that I get. So that's pretty cool. I like that idea. I'm also a big NASCAR fan. Down the road here, I want to build a NASCAR, I think. And I was watching the race the other day. That's about the only sport I really watch. Well, that, and I love Caitlin Clark. I love watching her in basketball. So the wife and I sit and watch that when the season gets going again. But the NASCAR, I was watching that the other day, and I got to thinking, all those cars in NASCAR, they used to probably paint the stuff on, or decals or whatever. Now they're all wrapped, which I think has made a big difference in the sport. They can change it pretty quickly. I just wondered, this is just throwing it out there. You would think maybe there would be something like that for model cars, like especially a NASCAR model, where you could have some kind of wrap. And I guess it's probably one big decal. I really don't know, but I thought that would be pretty neat. Use it for other things. It may already be out there. I just haven't seen it. But just throwing it out there. Maybe somebody knows something about it, or has thought the same thing, or maybe it's stupid. I don't know. But I thought it was a pretty good idea. So, yeah, and I'll give you my project update on my diorama. That's one I've been working on mostly. I bought this kit from Fuji, whatever it is, with all the garage accessories. Pretty neat. It definitely gets you busy. I've been very busy doing them. Some of the things are very small. Like I have, and I've noticed that the hard part about that is they have these little wrenches that you can put in the toolboxes and all that, which is cool. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but they are tiny and very fragile. So I've left them on the sprue, and I'm thinking of, instead of painting them a silver, I was going to paint them, I'm going to buy one of those markers, chrome markers, and do it with that. I think it'd be easier. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to try to do. But some of the stuff's pretty cool. Like this is a little welder, with the cables. It still needs to be painted. I've got to sand it, and I got work to do. But I'll show you when I show you my diorama, some of the things I've done and how I like how they come out. So I'll get to that in just a second. Really thanks for reaching out to me, guys, and looking at my page and subscribing and liking it. I'm a rookie. I'm not afraid to admit it, but it's something that I'm really enjoying doing. It relaxes me. I come up, I say up, it's upstairs in my house. I meant to say this in the other video, but when I talked about me, but been married for, I'll be 50 years this May. Got 4 kids. They're all married, all have kids, so I've got 8 grandchildren. So I've got 3 bedrooms that I had upstairs for my kids when they were growing up. And one of them has become my model room office. So I started in one room with one table, and I got another table. So now I've got a nice L-shaped workbench, and it's amazing how crowded it can get. But it's still a work in progress. I bought just recently. I bought a paint rack, but I bought it from, believe it or not, Timo, and it was a nail polish rack, plastic. I bought a couple of those, and they worked out pretty good. I think they're okay, better than what I had. I also bought a couple things from the dollar store, and one of the things I'm going to try to do this because I'm quite not sure about how to turn the camera around yet, but I'm working on it. But I want to show you these little drawers things that I have. They're plastic. They come in 3s, and they're like $1.25. And I mean, they're great. They're really good. So I'm doing that. So, I'm trying to do videos more often. I think I'm gonna copy some of the other guys, like do a Sunday or a Monday and talk about a model or talk about something, or try to maybe do some builds. I'm still working on getting a tripod for my camera, so I'll set it up like you guys do, and I'll be working on in my area and talking at the same time. So that's what, instead of me just sitting here staring at the camera and yapping. But I super enjoy the videos that you guys do, and I just watch them all the time. I stay up kind of late. I got a laptop computer that I watch a lot on, and I try to, catch up and get some good ideas and ask some questions and say hello or whatever. But yeah, some of you guys are just amazing, the stuff you do. I hope I can get even half as good as some of you guys. It's amazing how it's just amazing. My painting, I think, is getting better. I'm not perfect, but I got a couple different spray grounds. I have a problem with the button one because it hurts. It's just a long time holding that button down. So I bought a trigger one, a cheap one, but that works okay. But I want to upgrade here down the road a little bit. But I'm starting to get better at it, I think. I definitely like the way the paint goes on better than a brush. I haven't, little parts I do with a brush, all that kind of stuff. But, the bigger stuff, definitely, I'm getting used to it. I think I'm going to get better at it. The more you do, the better you get, I guess. So main thing is I enjoy it. I'm trying to, I've always been my whole life, because I was a truck driver, I've always been rush, get the job done. And now I'm in a state where I slow down, take my time, and, it relaxes me. So, I don't even have any music on or TV. Sometimes I'll put the YouTube channel on my laptop and watch some of that while I'm building, or listen to it. So I try to do that. But anyway, let's go to, I'll show you my diorama, where it's coming to. It's the first one I've ever done. It just intrigued me when I saw it. So I said, I'll give it a shot. I'd like to do some down the road maybe too. I like the junkyard ones. I think they're really cool with the weathered and the dirt and the way they set it up. Because when I was a truck driver, I delivered, at one company I worked for, we picked up wrecked cars. Like if you got in a wreck and through the insurance company, we would, if it was totaled, we'd go to the garage and pick it up and then bring it to our yard. And then every week they'd have an auction. So the junk guys would come and buy these cars. So we used to also deliver loads to these junkyards. So it's kind of like something I got in common, and going into the junkyards, delivering these wrecks. They'd buy them for certain parts, and hey, they're millionaires, so they knew what they were doing. So anyway, I'm going to show you my diorama. Hopefully I'll steady with the camera the best I can be. But I want to show you what I've done. This is just a crate that I bought from Hobby Lobby or something, and I lined it with the polyboard, and I built the doors from some another site I watched, taught how to do that. That's corrugated cardboard. And this is from the kit. This is a lift. This is, I really like. This is a engine thing, crane, and I'm not quite done painting it yet, but I think it come out okay. I've got a workbench with a vise on it, a little tool kit. I got shelves back there with gas can, funnel, battery, a little creeper, jack stands. There's more parts to go in. There's more things to do. Next thing I want to do is get some stuff on the walls and all that. Get a few more things to build from that kit. But, this is my rack that I just bought. Two of them. They're about, I don't know, $12 a piece. They snap together real easy. They hold the paints pretty well. They don't hold the bigger Tamiya paints. But, yeah, right now it's fine. So it's working. So this is kind of my paint area over here. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of doing some paint things. This is the toolbox for the diorama. I painted that. It looks not too bad. Still got to do the drawers and paint those. And this is the little jack for the garage. I'm going to paint that. The oxygen and acetylene tank. This is a heater that's in the garage. I got it primed and taped. Now I got to paint it. So I'm working on that. So I'll probably do some of that later today. But pretty much that's my setup. Nothing fancy, but man, does it work. It works all right for me. It's my getaway room for sure. So anyway, this is probably one of the longest videos that I've done. So I will try to post this tomorrow. But, big shout out to all these guys. Box Stock Garage, Shoot Dang Models, Scaled Innovations, Papa Model Car Room, Link Scale Model, Brian, the Colorado Auto Modeler. I haven't seen too much from him lately, so I'll check up on him. David, again, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate it so much. I asked about the community and how you get involved, and I guess you have to have somebody kind of recommend you or whatever, but but he reached out, and wow, response has been awesome. My subscribers went up. I've even got comments, and some of them are the first comments that I ever got. So you kept an old man happy for a couple days, and I appreciate it. So please, watch, subscribe, give me a like. Just throw me a comment once in a while. I'll answer you back as I can. Like I said, I'm new to this, and I'm enjoying it, and thank you for accepting me into the community. I'll try to get involved more. I guess the talking videos kind of get old after a while, so I'll try to do talking and building at the same time. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and I hope I can make you proud. Take care.